The truth is, we weren't seeking this. We weren't looking to be owners of a brick and mortar business. We weren't planning to be owners of a wellness space. We didn't even know what we were saying yes to. We weren't expecting to lead a team of facilitators, and we definitely weren't seeking to become owners of a space that holds so much healing and transformation for people. The way I see it, it chose us. This space was given to us. Literally was given to us. The responsibility that the Healing Tree Collective carried was handed to us spiritually, energetically, like I said, very literally. And I believe this seed was planted even before we received the keys to the Healing Tree. When I reflect back, the space to carry this responsibility was nurtured back in my very first breathwork session. I had no idea what I was walking into, and I said yes. I said yes to me. I definitely didn't know that 16 years of unprocessed grief would come rushing to the surface. And that's what happened. In that breathwork session, everything changed. That session created space inside of me. Have you ever heard the expression that when you let go of things that no longer serve you, that you create space for what is meant for you? Well, it's real, and it happened to me. This session helped me remove this massive blockage that I had carried for so long. And I didn't even know it was there. I always felt like I was over it, like I was good, and I had resolved this deep pain of losing my mother. But the body keeps the score. The body remembers, and it lives in our nervous system until we finally do the work to release it, to process it, to let it go. Something like that, you don't ever actually get over it. You just learn to live with it. And that's what it did. The power of my own breath began moving these emotions that I had numbed out, that I didn't even know was there. And that moment was preparing me to receive something much bigger than I had imagined. Fast forward about a year later, I had done more breathwork sessions throughout the year. I was still navigating life, business, fatherhood, my marriage, and trying to be more present at home. My wife had been asking me to find more structure, more consistency, to be more present with my family. Basically, she wanted me to clock in and clock out like a normal human being. And having an at-home office, being the sole provider, this was very challenging for me. So my only solution to this was seeking an office space. So out of nowhere, I find on Facebook that one of the rooms at the Healing Tree was available. I thought, oh, perfect. I know my wife likes to go there. My wife had been starting to come to the Healing Tree a couple times here and there. The vibes are nice. I can go in there, clock in, clock out. Things will be fine. And so I inquired. I didn't think much of anything else of it. I had no intention of becoming part of the Healing Tree Collective. I just wanted an office space to get some work done and honor my wife's wishes. Things were going to move forward. We were going to move in. And out of nowhere, the women who previously operated the Healing Tree Collective shared with us that, quote unquote, kind of ish, spirit told us this is no longer aligned for us. What if we just gave it to you and you ran it? Just like that. We paused. I looked at the numbers. Of course, that's where my mind goes, my brain goes. Would it work financially? Could we make it work? Well, that box checked out. And once we said yes, it was like the entire vision dropped in, the purpose, the mission, the values, the branding, the spirit of what is the Healing Tree Collective today. It all came flooding in. And I knew this was meant for us. To me, it felt like my ultimate purpose, the ultimate way of who I've always been and what I've always strived to do, help people. This space has really become a dream come true, and it also has shown us the meaning of duality, because the years to come would commence a deep process of rebuilding a new version of ourselves, the people that we would have to become in order to continue to carry this responsibility, not just as a local studio space, but as a global organization. If you get to know me, I am a visionary, and I have a big vision for what we can accomplish through the spirit of the Healing Tree Collective together. We're so grateful that you're here, whether you've been with us since the beginning or you're just finding your way here now. You're part of this initiative. You are part of a mission that is driven in spreading love into the world. You are part of global impact because you know, just like I know, that the world needs more of these tools. The world needs more of these spaces. The world needs to recenter and rebalance. We need to provide more opportunities, just like I was given, to try something new, to try a different way. We need to rewrite our story and create a new one for future generations. And there are many people, especially men, just like myself, that continue living their lives with suppressed emotions, unregulated nervous systems, and not just men. Obviously, I am a man, and so I speak for other men, but the truth is that most people live their lives numbing themselves, distracting themselves from their struggles and their pain. And I wholeheartedly believe that we can alchemize that struggle and that pain into something far greater, just like I was able to do.